Hey everybody, Square Body Obsessed here, and today we are back with the 1988 v30 1-ton. And we're doing some much needed work to this truck. You guys love this truck, so we thought we'd bring it back with a whole new exhaust system. As you can see here, this exhaust is destroyed.
This is the old
this big hole right there.
rust.
It's double wall or whatever. And the outside wall is pretty well destroyed. The flaring is gone.
The flange, yep.
Flange.
Broke off here.
Yeah, broke off inside the catalytic converter, so he had a
Band clamp.
The
cat was plugged up.
The cat right here is plugged, so it's taking away some power.
The hole
This
there.
is a hole right there. Muffler is dented.
Now this muffler, as a side note, this muffler was new 3-4 years ago, and it was kind of a funky setup. As you can see here, we got an adapter from 3" down to 2.5 because that's all they had. This is a Thrush turbo with just a simple downspout. It got all bashed up when the truck was wrecked when we had to put the new rear end in it. So
yep. So originally, what we were gonna do is we were just gonna change the Y pipe, and then the exhaust. But then, if we come around back here, we were, Dad was looking at this, and the manifold was broken. So
as any of you that live in New England or the other areas, the Rust Belt know, when you're removing an exhaust system, the studs, here you get a good view of the studs. They were just completely destroyed. Had to just cut some of them off, you know. So I thought, well, I'll just take the manifolds out and we'll heat these up and take a vice grip and remove the old studs and install new studs. Well, I went to take this one off and it got really loose all of a sudden. And as you can see, cracked. Now, this has been cracked for quite some time. There was a heat shield, a tin heat shield right here. And so this was all hidden. You couldn't see it.
And then with this one, as you can see, he started taking this off. This stud is just gone.
This one actually would do in a pinch, but it's kind of flaky, and the O2 sensor there's a hole here. The O2 sensor was blown out.
This is just...
And we got rid of these stupid smog tubes. Yeah. So you want to go around to the front and do the...
So up front here, we got the new manifolds. They're looking nice and pretty right there. New manifolds, all put on correctly, of course.
All torque to specs and all that.
Nope, good 1.5 ugga-duggas. And then we got other manifold.
Brand new manifold here.
Brand new.
All
then
new
you can
studs.
See the new studs and the new Y pipe, which was a little bit of a pain to install. I was on the driver's side, Dad was on the passenger side. It took us a little bit.
The alternator was getting weak also. And in the process of removing some of the smog junk, the upper bolt broke out of the alternator, so I figured, well, heck with it, we'll put a new alternator in while we're at it. So we got a brand new Reman Duralast lifetime warranty alternator there. And that's the high amp. That's like the 95 amp high output. Yeah, I just gave it a quick spray paint, touched up the valve covers and the air cleaner.
Yep. Okay, and then...
Oh, don't forget one other thing. We had a power steering leak.
Oh, yeah, the power steering leak.
So down here...
Put a new line.
This was the return line, so we replaced this fitting. And the whole hose right here. All the way back to the pump. So yep. That's done.
And then under here, we got the exhaust. And this time we got a Thrush welded.
Hold on a minute. Let me get into position here.
We got the downspout. Right there, we kind of angle it out this way.
Hold on, let me get in position here. Yep. Okay, so we get the downspout, as he said.
Downspout on. Just put some quick welds on it because it was not
welded the tailpipe to the...
Yep. We got the Thrush welded.
There's your Mr. Horsepower Thrush welded.
And up here, got the piece of pipe.
Straight pipe all the way through.
The Y pipe right here.
Here's the brand new... snazzy brand new Y pipe.
Looking pretty good.
We could have gone with a dual exhaust and stuff like that, but it is just a work truck, and you have to route all the pipes and do all that stuff. So we just decided to keep it as a single, but it's a nice single 3-inch.
Yep.
So like I say, everything, it's kind of nice when you're working everything brand new. I mean, you got all the brand new pipes and all the brand new hardware and all that stuff. Everything just replaced all the way through, and not having to fool around with all the old stuff. The old truck is good, but some of the, some of the components are not so hot. So, and we've got 2 hangers, one on either side of the thrush welded, and we've also dialed the thrush welded slightly to make sure there's plenty of clearance from the drive shaft. This is angled a little. I didn't angle it severely, but because you get the piston up there, but I angled it just a little bit to make sure there was plenty of clearance between the drive shaft and the muffler. So that should be good. That's all.
I'm sure you guys are dying to use the truck.
All right, we're gonna do a startup. All right. Hopefully everything's good.
People want to see a full start. Clutch in.
Neutral.
Neutral. Turn the key.
Don't really have to do anything. It's not cold out, so you don't have to do anything with the gas, really. There's the fuel pump. Aha! Here we go.
Shot of the exhaust.
Alright, let me get a shot up front, and then I'll do a shot of the exhaust. Everything's nice and quiet up here. Just the fan noise. Oh yeah, we gotta top out the power steering fluid a little bit too. I ran out of fluid, gotta get some more. Now we're gonna go back and check out the exhaust. So here it is. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, love that thrush welded. Give her another one. Looks like a brand new truck.
Okay, so sounds pretty good.
So, there we go.
There we go. I think that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see some more like it, click the subscribe button. And if you did enjoy this video and it made you smile or made you happy, click the like button. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.